What if I told you that there was a way to passively earn crypto for free just by doing what you're already doing and holding onto your coins? What is up, coin traders, crypto friends, everyone? Thanks for joining me today for the show. Gonna look at a nice opportunity and a nice way to earn passive income with your cryptos on Crypto.com's Earn program. And we're gonna be diving into this all in the show today, talking about the benefits and things like that might actually interest you and allow you to earn passive income just by simply holding cryptos, which is one of the good tried and true strategies for a lot of people in this crypto space. If you are new to the channel, huge welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can stay updated on all future content and videos. Do have a lot to cover today though, talking about this opportunity, what it is, how you can most benefit from it, and all the things like that. So if that all sounds good and you're excited to dive on into passive income with crypto, smash that free like button, let's go. First things first though, we are talking about Crypto.com, the app. If you already have an account, then that's fantastic and great. If not, there is going to be a link in the description for this video. Make sure you do sign up using that link and you will get a free $25 bonus. Now, what exactly is Crypto.com's Earn? Well, Crypto Earn is similar to a savings account, which allows users to stake their crypto and earn interest with interest rates of up to 8.5% PA or per annum on crypto and 14% PA on fiat, which essentially is like the stable coins. It also allows users flexibility in the way they would like to save. There are 3 different holding terms to choose from, this being flexible, 1 month and 3 month. If you're familiar with traditional finance, you can kind of think of this as being similar to kind of like a certificate of deposit or a CD, obviously with the big difference being less of a stake or a lockup time. So for the max for Crypto.com Earn, we're looking at about 3 months compared to some of these are 1.5 years, 2 years. And, you know, we can really see a lot more time for a lockup period based off of that. And additionally, you're just getting substantially less interest. And on top of that as well, we're also looking at some minimum deposits being a lot higher. Now, we do have a little bit of a minimum deposit for Crypto.com Earn, but it's not going to be anywhere close to a lot of these 2,500 things like that. And the fiat value is actually a little bit lower than a lot of what these CDs are currently, and this is current for the time of recording here in June. So now looking at some of the actual cryptos that are offered as well as their exchange rates, and keep in mind too that these exchange rates or these percentage interest rates are actually going to be dependent on a couple of different things, most notably the amount of time that you do lock up or stake your cryptos for. Additionally, a lot of things on Crypto.com are based off of how much Crow coins you do have and are staking. So the higher you do have, the interest rate does go up for you, with the minimum obviously being 10% for stablecoins. For Bitcoin, we are looking at 4.5, Ethereum 4.5 as well. But then at a max, we are looking at 14, 8.5 for Bitcoin, and 7.5 for Ethereum, as well as about 5 across the board for most other cryptos. So now, for example, if you're actually looking at locking up Bitcoin, and one thing I do need to point out too is that these percentages are APY, so they're based off of a 12-month cycle. But the max lockup time is only 3 months, so you won't get this whole return in that 3-month period. But if you do roll it right into a new 3-month lockup, a 3-month lockup, 3-month lockup, then you would make up your full year and actually get this full percentage. So since 3 months is only a quarter of the year, take all these percentages and divide them by 4, and that's essentially what you're going to get for that period. These payouts are also paid out weekly, and you do get paid out in whatever crypto you deposit. So for example, suppose you deposit in Bitcoin, you will actually get Bitcoin paid out to you weekly at this exchange rate, depending on the term and how much you stake and also your crypto level. There are some legalities on what can be offered for staking and interest in different geographical locations, so there is a little list, and if you do check out the site as well, there are asterisks showing which cryptos might be limited for different states. So a lot of the altcoins do already offer staking rewards if they are a proof of stake blockchain, but for something like Bitcoin, especially if you're just long-term holding on to it anyway, regardless of what the market does, the fact that you can lock up Bitcoin and get 8.5% per year, additional Bitcoin on top of what you already hold, and that is paid out weekly as well, just seems like such a great opportunity. And conversely as well, if you have already sold your crypto and you are sitting in a stablecoin, for example, this might be a great time to actually lock those up, wait for a market direction, and actually get some returns while you're just sitting on crypto waiting for something to happen with the rest of the market. So a very common question with this interest rate is, now do you have to pay taxes on this newly acquired income? And depending on what jurisdiction you're in, the answer is most likely going to be yes. I know for at least the United States anyway, you definitely will have to pay income taxes on it. But Crypto.com does make it simple to be able to see how much exactly you have made from these interest rewards, and thereby you can put it on your tax sheets. So like we discussed a little bit earlier in the video, there is a minimum amount that needs to be staked in order to earn these interest rewards, and your account actually has to stay at this level as well in order to keep earning those. Otherwise, you can potentially forfeit that amount. So for example, we're looking at a few different ones. We talked about Bitcoin, only 0.005, so about $200 effectively with today's exchange rates. Different amounts, and yeah, they're all substantially less than what we typically see for a lot of CDs and things like that. So it's definitely a good sign and an ability to be able to stake a lot of these and be able to profit from that interest, because it will allow a lot more people to be included in this great opportunity for Crypto.com Earn. So, even if you're looking at stable coins, for example, USDC, $250. So well within the range and ability for a lot of people to be able to profit and actually use this nice interest and staking program. So at this point, now that we've discussed some basics, you might be wondering, how does it all work? Like, how does Crypto.com's Earn program actually give you interest based off of the fact that you're loaning them cryptos? Well, similar to how banks work, Crypto.com will take your deposits and lend it to other institutions to get a return. Part of the return is paid back to you in the interest you earn. Moreover, one of the terms that you'll need to accept is that Crypto.com may convert your assets into another currency. This means that Crypto.com may use your deposit to trade in other cryptocurrencies as well. So long as Crypto.com is able to get good returns on their investments, they can continue to provide high interest rates. Do want to make sure I point out an important fact too, and that's that these interest rates are actually flexible. So you not necessarily guarantee this permanently time after time, but you will be guaranteed this interest rate depending on what type of lockup you have, whether that be flexible 1 month or 3 month. But we have actually seen these interest rates change from time to time. So just because this is what we are offering right now doesn't mean it's necessarily guaranteed. Now, I don't necessarily anticipate them to fluctuate and change all that much. But for example, we have seen on USDC, for example, fluctuate between 12 and 18%. Currently right now are looking at a max of 14. So that's something to keep in mind too, is that don't have the anticipation that it's always going to be these rates. It could go up, it could go down. And just as Patricia has said over on Reddit, it's really going to come down to the difference between the profit center and the cost center. Ultimately, though, it does come down to the ability of Crypto.com being able to earn extra revenue based off of borrowing your crypto that you have locked up and then sharing those rewards and those returns with the end user as an incentive to keep providing that liquidity. Now, again, as another reminder, you do need 40,000 or more Crow coins locked up and at stake in order to get these peak interest rates along with the max amount of lockup time. So with current prices just over the 10-cent level, you would be looking at slightly over $4,000 of US dollars staked in order to get those peak interest rates. So just did want to make sure that we highlight the fact that don't expect to transfer your cryptos all over to Crypto.com and immediately stake for 3 months and get all of those interest rewards. If that is what you're looking to do, then you will be a slightly decreased, Bitcoin down to 4.5%, Ethereum 4.5% as well, and then most stable coins at 10%. 2% pretty much across the board for the rest of the cryptos and the altcoins. Now, you may have heard the phrase, not your keys, not your crypto before. And like anything, the fact that a third party can control your crypto does introduce a little bit of risk. But in order to mitigate that risk as much as possible, Crypto.com is using Ledger Vault technology to manage your assets. This allows Crypto.com to securely and efficiently manage your funds. Crypto.com also holds your assets in cold storage, and this means that your assets are stored offline so that hackers can't get access to them. With such measures in place, Crypto.com is making sure that all of your assets stored with them are secure. If Crypto.com Earn is something that you do think that you'd like to participate in, the first thing that you will need to do is make sure that you have the application installed, since Crypto.com is used as a mobile application. You can download this either through the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. And then if you are setting up a new account, make sure you do use the link in the description below so you can get an extra $25 bonus. Once you have your account set up, the first thing you're going to want to do is tap on Learn More under Crypto Earn. Then start scrolling down and tap on Start Earning Now. You'll need to then accept all of the terms and conditions before hitting Continue. And then from there, you'll be able to select which type of lockup term you'd want. Next, you're going to want to select which cryptocurrency you'd like to stake and get those rewards for. Enter the amount and then click Deposit. From there, you will be asked to confirm. Once you hit confirm, you will then need to enter your passcode for the application. And then once you do confirm your passcode, you will have successfully deposited and locked up that crypto. Once your cryptos are deposited and locked up for that staking period, you will start earning that interest and getting paid out weekly. So there you have it, coin traders. This is one of my big recommendations on how to earn great passive income just for holding crypto, which you're probably already doing anyway. If you did enjoy this video and found value out of it, I would appreciate you hitting those thumbs up, like, and subscribe buttons if you haven't done so just yet. If you have already been using Cryptocom's Earn, or you do have any more questions about it, make sure you do post them down below in the comments section, and I can get back to each and every one of you. That is going to close out the video, though. I do appreciate all the continued love and support. It means so much. That's it for now, though, so take care, everyone, stay safe, and I'll catch you back in the next video.